So today's project on Project Challenger, yeah, good one. That was a good one. We are gonna do the front motor mount. I don't know if you can see it down in there. So what I gotta do is, it's kind of hard. You gotta work leaning over, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this ratchet strap, put it around the exhaust there, then put it around the ski tow bar and lift it up just about a ½ inch or an inch. Got to lift the engine up, and hopefully we can get the mount out. I got lots of swivels, and because you can get to one side very easily, obviously the other side, but not so much this side. So we're going to try to get the mount out. We'll get the engine lifted up and then hopefully get the mount out of there, and then get the new one in. But I won't bore you with all the little things to it, but I will show you once we get it out and then once we put it back in. Alright, so the motor mount is out. If you can see it down there, we got the old motor mount out. Got that motor lifted up. This was the old motor mount. So basically this is a rubber pad, and they basically glue it from the factory, a factory epoxy glue or something. This is the new mount. This is a genuine Sea-Doo. This is aftermarket, it's made in Taiwan. And I got it in, which was a challenge, but then the screw wouldn't go in. So I ended up having to take it back out, chase the threads so this would go in. So now we are going to put it back in, and hopefully it goes in okay. So it all looks the same though. It's same height, same width, same everything, so it should be okay. But just a little update. We will show you once it's in, and hopefully it won't take too long. Alright, so we finally got that motor mount in. You can see it there. Turned out to be a little bit of a challenge. The shim was all corroded, so I took that out, cleaned it up on the wire wheel. Then I couldn't get it to line up properly, so I ended up siliconing it to the bottom of the mount, and then I cleaned all the threads out, blew them out with compressed air, and we got her back in. Motor doesn't move now, which is a good thing. But all in all, it's a very common thing on these Sea-Doos, the jet skis and the boats, the motor mount. So that was the original motor mount, so had the date on it and everything. And the back motor mounts, I don't know, but they are solid, so we're not going to do anything with them right now. So that took, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes or so, which really probably should have been a 20-minute, half-hour job. But it's like anything else, when you're working on old stuff, it's a challenge. All right, pick you up on the next one. So I just wanted to show you one of the other repairs we're doing. It looks like there's two little holes that have been filled with white silicone. Probably was where the bimini top went on. It probably pulled out of there or something at one point. But what we do is we'll pick that out, level it off as good as we can. I did this one over here. I haven't filled it yet, but so I picked this one out. This one was worse than the other side, and then just scrape the high stuff off, and then we'll use it's Marine Tex. It's actually designed for that. It's white Marine Tex, and you do 5 parts of this to 1 part of catalyst, and you mix it up real good, and then you spread it on there and make it a little thick and high. And then what you do is, once it dries, you can sand it down, and it's not 100% match of the white gel coat, but it's really close. So we'll get the other one picked out and get that filled, and we'll show you. So You can see it's a little rough looking. It's kind of like spackle. Don't have to hopefully do 3 coats, but so what we'll do is let that harden up about overnight or maybe a little longer, and then we will sand it. So you can wipe it down actually to form it a little bit with some water and get it like forced into there, and see I'm touching it and it's not sticking. A little spot there too. But then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning, it'll be cured. There was a spot back here also. And then we'll sand it with probably like maybe 120 we'll start out, and then go to like 220, and then a 400, and then maybe 600, and then we'll buff it a little bit. Try to go easy on the buffer though, so it doesn't burn it. So, but that's about it. But that's actually can be used for structural too, so it's good stuff to Marine Tex. It's designed specifically for the marine industry. Okay, so the Marine Tex dried overnight, and we started sanding with some 120. Then we went to 220. Then we went to 400, and now we're going to do some 600 wet. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's smoothing out, and we filled the holes in back here. Of course, we got into the Challenger thing a little bit, but I don't know, at some point these stickers might be coming off because they're faded pretty good. But here we got it there. So now we're going to basically go over it with some 600 wet and try to just finish it off, and then we can buff it out with some number 49 heavy oxidation remover. Alrighty.